Hey folks, I'm Father Sampathy from CG Virus here. Today we're going to show you our new plugin for Natron that is called Natron Lens Flare Studio. This is the version 1 of this plugin, so that means there are some refactoring process needs to be done, but you can work with it in your production without any problem. So this is a Lens Flare Studio. That means you can make your own lens flare. You can make your custom lens flare, custom presets without any coding. Actually, we have given you some parameters, so you can make your own lens flare, which is great. And maybe it will be helpful for motion graphic projects or VFX projects. And we are planning for some kind of tutorials as well for motion graphics in Natron. So anyway, let's see how to install it. Alright, so after downloading the zip file, extract it somewhere safe here, and now let's go to Natron first. So what we need to do here, first let me show you what you will get. You will get two very important folder. This one is GLSL lens flare elements, this one is preset. Okay, so first what you have to do is basically just go to shader toy. Okay, and here in image shader you will see a preset directory. Okay, just copy this directory address, then go to a new folder, and then Control L and Control V, Control C, and then I'm going to paste it here. So here you will see all the presets that is listed here. Okay, so now let's close it, and let's go to the just copy these GLSL lens flare elements. Alright, just copy it and then paste it here. I have already done it. So okay, so this is one. Then number 2 is in your default preset directory you will see a text file that is called shadertoy.txt. just open it. Okay, and you will see a folder which we have given you with bunch of things. So just Control A and Control C, copy this and just go here, shadertoy.txt, go down and just paste it here. We have done it before, so Control V, paste the last in last line. All right, so yeah, so that is it. Then Control S, save, done. First thing is done, the hard part is done. All right, just close it, close everything. There we go, number 1 is done. Then you will get a lens flare preset. You can copy these guys in your Python directory, that means PY plug directory, but I prefer to have a safe place because Natron is updating continuously, so maybe it can be messed up. So that's why what we have to do is basically go to this lens flare preset and copy this directory and just go to Natron. Okay, go to your edit preference, go to your plugins, in PY plug search path add your directory. Okay, so I'm just going to drag and paste it here. There we go, Control V, open, so it will be added. Alright, I'm going to remove it because I have another folder here. And then you have to save it, you have to close it, close your saving, whatever, and then open Natron. So after these things, what you will get is an awesome thing. Let's see. You will get a shader toy list, a full list of GLSL lens flare elements. Alright, let's see some. This one is called Anamorphic. You can make awesome stuffs with it. So Anamorphic, amazing stuff. And then we have, suppose, caustic. Yeah, caustic. Alright, we have multi-iris, multi-layer, which is really cool. Okay, you can colorize it, You can do lots of stuff with it. We have enjoyed it very much. I love it. So yeah. All right, another thing what you will have is basically in draw. These are called lens flare. Okay, you have some presets here. Okay, you can search for tap flare and you will get a list of flares. So suppose we have toxic. Yeah, this one is the extreme one. So let's press 1 here. You can see your things here. Okay, it's a little bit slow right now. I'm going to refactor things a little bit, and let's see if we can making it faster, but it works. So yeah, flare parallel, suppose you have parallel flares, yeah, and this things. Okay, so anyway, also I'm using my GPU for recording, so yeah, it will be a slow a little bit. So anyway, so yeah, so it's done. All right, so now we're going for our project. Let's see. All right, so we are back, and let's see, let's start with working with flares. So we will start with our most favorite tiers of steel. So we're going to make some parallax parallax lens flare. So let's do it like tap and then go to flare. We already have a parallax flare, so flare parallel. There we go. Let's see how does it look like. So here it is. So this is the parallel flare. Okay, so we're going to work with it. Let's save it, Ctrl Shift S, and let's save it logo. There we go. Yeah. All right, so what you have to do is basically pretty easy. Go to merge node, pressing M, go here for plus, or you can use screen, B for background, and A for our lens flare. So let's go here, 1, and you can see already it is there. Okay, so first thing first is basically select this guy. You will see your mouse pointer here, and what you need to do is basically maximize this guy, and here we go. So it is here now, and we can see our tiers of steel. So let's animate it a little bit. So let's go here, and let's go to 1. Let's use a global scale of 0. There we go. Let's set a key. Now here we will make it here appear here, and we can go for something like, let's go here actually. Let's go to this guy, and let's use this guy here, and we're going for 1. There we go. So it'll be like a fader. Oh sorry, we didn't do the mouse pointer here, so let's go here and let's do it like this. I'm going to set key and position. Okay, yeah, position, and then let's go here and let's position it somewhere here. Yeah, and then let's go there somewhere, and let's do a position. Basic stuffs, basic animations, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's already done. We used to do it in After Effects, set key animation all the time. Anyway, so yeah, and here we can global scale 0. There we go. So that is the first one. We can use some global rotation if we want to, but I'm not going to. Press O to overlay, and press C at by yourself, so we can colorize it a little bit. I'm just demonstrating how to work with it. So there we go. It's okay. Yeah. So now let's see. Okay, let's color it a little bit tint blue, something like that. Yeah, it will be good. So something like that. Yeah. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, okay. So if you want to modify these stops, what you need to do is basically go here. You have to maximize it here, press O, and then go to this group, expand it here. Okay, then unlock this guy. Now we have opened the whole possibilities for making changes. Suppose suppose we need some sun flare to be, we need to make it much more bigger. What we need to do is basically go to this gear and remove animation on all parameters here, and it will be done. Then you can, scale it up a little bit, something like that. Scale Y, okay, anyway, so scale it here, somewhere here. Maybe we need to modify it, I don't know, somewhere here. I have not planned anything how to do this tutorial, so yeah, just play with it and have a look. Something like that. You can even change your colors, I know, so you can change your colors, or even you can add some elements. So something like, if I need something else, so Control C and Control V, then go here and just tweak it a little bit. Maybe we need some kind of elements, something like I'm not sure what we may need is anamorphic, maybe some anamorphic here, I know. So we can go thickness and ray count if you want to, okay, and maybe ray depth, a little bit of ray depth, and maybe some kind of parallax, yeah, something like that. So something amazing can be done without any problem. Okay, so there we go. Now let's place it somewhere. Let's go to the top. Yeah, let's see what we have here. Yeah, all right, pretty cool. You can change lots of stuff. I have already covered how to make presets, how to adjust things. We have already covered that because it's a very huge thing to cover. We cannot cover it in one tutorial, of course. So you can watch that for more information. Okay, so yeah, so we can make lots of stuff here, lots of stuffs. It's actually kind of infinite from my perspective. Let's use glimmer. I'm just giving you some perspective how to work with it and how to deal with these stuffs. Anyway, so something like that. Let's use anamorphic. That was cool, right? So thickness, count, okay, I think that was cool, so let's do it like that. Let's have some fun. Yeah, pretty cool. So that's how you can work with it. If you want to save a preset, I have covered it in the preset section. Just watch it. There are some things you have to understand first, so yeah, watch it and it will be beneficial. All right, so now let's close this, and let's close this as well. Yeah. Okay, it has been swapped, so let's go to layout, restore default layout. There we go. Let's save it. And why we were doing it like that, maximizing this thing, because if you want to see the gizmo, you have to make it present anywhere in your desktop. Otherwise, let's see, otherwise it will not work. Suppose I'm going here, and suppose I have this, then we have this mouse position but not this guy. So that's why you have to maximize it somewhere here, then edit your preset. So then you will get your things. Okay, so I'm just going to oops, okay, I'm just going to here, and that's it. So first one is done, so let's close it here, close it, Control S, save. Okay, so this one is done. Yeah, that works pretty good. Let's Control S, save. And let's go to a new project or whatever. Let's close it, and we're going to start working on another thing. Let's see. Alright, so now we're going to work with this guy, and we will see how to use grid elements. Alright, so if you know us, that we did some Blender lens flare as well before, there were some textures we collected from Blend Swap, from Sirfig Win. So these were on his assets. So we're going to use this lens dart or something like lens dart. Yeah, let's use this one is pretty cool. So we're going to use this texture for grid purpose. So let's open it here, and yeah. So what is grid is basically some camera dart. So you can use any kind of texture, you can use dart and scratches kind of stuff. We have not done any GLSL for that yet, but we have masking system, so we're going to use that. And for this session we're going to use, let's see which one we're going to use, I'm not sure. Let's use sun. Yeah, let's use sun. Let's see what it is. So this is our sun. Okay, we're going to use that, and you can see in each flare, in each flare we have, suppose flare parallel. So in each flare we have a grid texture input, which is basically the texture input for grid. So we're going to use that, and this dart texture is 960 by 540. So we need something like HD, full HD, so 1920 and 1080. So what we are going to do is basically going for a reformat, and we're going to make it HD 1920 and 1080. Here we go. Now it's a full HD. Alright, so we're going to use that. You can actually plug it in here. So let's see, let's plug it in here, and now you will start to see the dart. Just go here, let's break it, break it. Here we go. Here you will see the grid. So let's enable it. Let's remove animation because we don't need that. So if I'm going to the threshold, you will start to see brightness. If you go to the brightness, the threshold, you can see some dart has already been started. Let's see, you can see some light spots here. Okay, so what we can do here is basically go to the node graph and we can use some color correction. So CC color correct. There we go. We can use gain to make it much more visible. We can use contrast and whatever you want to. And if I'm going to the flare sun in grid section, we can now modify the threshold a little bit, you know, brightness a little bit, threshold. So you know, you can adjust it. Even we can use offset if we want to, you know, gamma, and where it is, somewhere here. So we can use that as well, not a problem. So I will try to build a texture slot for this. So let's see. Okay, now if I'm going to if I'm going to let's see, if I'm going to make the core size a little bigger, like global scale, you can see, you will see your dart. Okay, here. And if you want to, you know, make the stuffs more interesting, you can do lots of stuffs here. So threshold, we can down the threshold a little bit, we can brighten it up a little bit. Okay, adjust it with a test and with your need. I have given the presets with basic stuffs, so so that people can, you know, engage with lots of stuffs. But I will make some more presets, of course, because we need it actually. I don't I don't you know, I'm working with, you know, people with lots of stuff, so I have to give them lots of presets. So something like, you know, 20 presets has to be made, but this is the initialization. So yeah, so you can see your grid here. Okay, anyway, so let's go to the node graph and let's start merging it, stuff. So let's go to the B A, there we go, 1, and let's make it plus. There we go. So here should be our stuff here, and we're using grid. So let's use a global scale somewhere here. We will talk about the tracker as well. We have the tracker capability, not a problem. You can see here track position, so we're going to talk about that as well. So let's use some colorization, some reddish color, things like that. I think we need more grid. There we go. More contrast. There we go. Anyway, so let's see. Let's go here. It's already there, so let's use set key and position set key, and maybe out there somewhere we can use this, and let's use global scale here a little bit. There we go. And I don't like the color. Yeah, this is the bluish tone. I love blue. There we go. You can also, you know, colorize the stuff here. So let's use set key, let's use some kind of yellow, and let's use here, let's use some kind of, I don't know, blooming stuff. So there is that as well. Yeah. Alright, so let's play it and let's see. I think I like blue, just to show you things. I don't know, nothing biggie. Okay, now let's see. Let's press O to unmouse it, overlay off, and here you can see lots of brilliance. There we go. Alright, even you can make the animation swift with interpolation. You can go to smooth, it will make it awesome, of course. So you know, use your basic stuffs here. Yeah, you can use linear to make it continuously going to change here and there. So yeah, lots of stuffs can be done. We can even change some hue and saturations, maybe. I'm going crazy here, just you know, just stuffs. So yeah, bit amazing. There we go, that's it, that's my boy. Alright, so yeah, that's how you can use your grid. Remember to plug it in here. Okay, so this is your grid. Okay, and this is your grid, and if you want to adjust it, you can go to your group section. Here at the last you will see a grid. You can, I don't know, threshold stuff if you want to, threshold stuff, I don't know. So yeah, you can do it. Also, if you need to see it much more clearly, you should use a color correction node, and you know, you can do lots of stuff with it. You know, the possibility is infinite, so do it. Alright, so next is tracker. So let's see. Alright, so we're now going to work with tracker. Track. Yep. So first thing first is basically let's go for some tracking. So what we need to do is basically go for our tracker. Let's go for source. There we go, this one. And now we're going to create a tracker here. So let's do it like that. Tracker. There we go. Okay. So now just track it. So let's just play forward, and I'm coming back. Alright, the track is done, and good track, very good track. Okay, not a problem. So let's go to this transform in tracker properties, transform, going for match move, going for transform, and voila. Alright, so that's that. We don't need to export anything. If you want to, you can, but we are not going to, of course. And let's go to flare. Which one we will need, I'm not sure. Just go for something. Let's go for toxic. Okay. And then if we see it here, here is a toxic, the most extreme one. Let's down it a little bit. Alright, so what we need to do here is basically go to the tracker and copy this translate X, alright, or whatever it is, translate XY. So let's copy this value, right click, copy link all dimension. Okay, now let's go to 1, and in track position XY, track position, right click, paste link all dimension. Yep, that's it. So now we have our animated tracker. Alright, so now just simply go to merge node, press M, go to a plus, plus, go for background, this guy, and this guy, press 1. There we go. So you can see the tracker is fixed but not yet fixed. So just double click this guy, and now you can pretty easily just fix it wherever you want. There we go, that's it. Press O, and let's see. Yeah, it's going cool. Okay, no problem. Just colorize it a little bit. I know. Let's colorize it a little bit here. Yeah. I think a goldish color would be great. There we go. Okay, let's have some fun. So let's introduce something more interesting. So let's go to sun. Okay, remove animation. Okay, done. If I'm going to threshold, yep, we can do some awesome stuff with it. So let's rotation. Let's go to rotation. There you go. And let's go to scale X. Oops, not this guy. Let's use something like this. Awesome. Yep, I like it. And we can use hardness. Yep. And let's scale Y. Okay, let's rotate it here. This is much more fun. There we go. Let's use something like this. Okay. Yeah, that was better. So let's use that. Rotation, hardness. Yeah. Let's use rotation. Yeah. Rotation. Threshold. We're going to use that. Let's scale X0. There we go. It's cool. Let's use scale Y. Let's go to hardness and there you go. So like that. Recount. There we go. So tappiness. Funny thing. Anyway, so yeah. So we can use lots of stuff here. I know. Just make it with a flavor. It's funny. It's so funny. Alright, so anyway, so what is this thing? Anyway, so we can use some red flare here. I don't know, it's just like so. Yeah. Preso, and people are crazy these days. Why they're crazy, I don't know, man. Anyway, so yeah, so this is lens flare, and here we go. Okay, let's split up a little bit. I need some glow. There we go. This one is disturbing me, so just go here. I think disabling this will work pretty fine here. Yep. Okay, fine. That's good. So here are lots of stuffs. Okay, so I'm just giving you the demo here. So here we go. So this is our lens flare, and that's it. So for further information, I'm going to upload some more stuffs, how to create presets, how to change presets, how to save presets. So okay, let me demonstrate something. Suppose you need some more elements, you can just copy any of these elements, Control C and Control V. It will paste instance. So press Control and join it, and use your flavor, and just remove animation on all parameters, and then you can do lots of stuffs, do whatever you want to do, so yeah. Oh, we already have some caustic, so not needed. What we can do here is okay, let's use a star. So yeah, we can use a star. Threshold, low distance, you know, do whatever you want to do, not a problem. So you can adjust your stuffs here. Yeah, something like that. You can even poly count. You can, let me show you what is poly count is. It's PS stars. Okay, damn fine. So yeah, you can overglow it, whatever you want to do. Do it. That's it. Then save it. Okay, save it. And yeah, that's how you can create your stuff. So yeah, enjoy. And I'm Father Sympathy from CG Virus, and we're going to see you next time. Bye bye.